It's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News here on this Friday morning, January 15th, 2016. And good morning to you all this lovely Friday morning, January 15th, 2016. Here are your news and odds. Here are top rates 8:01 in the morning time on this January the 15th, 2016 on a Friday. Is the GOP debate is Trump Cruz Barbados is over. Ali was 60 years old. Melanie Butler says workers at UNICEF, the United Nations Children's Fund, met at a makeshift hospital in the Syrian city of Badaya. Jakarta. Indonesian police killed one suspect in Milton and arrested two more. Raids across the Jakarta Friday. In the country as the day after an attack by Islamic State suicide bombers that come in the heart of the Southeast Asian national capital. A corpse has been tested for positive for Ebola in Sierra Leone, an official said on Friday, just one day after the World Health Organization declared the outbreak over in West Africa. London, 6 patients were hospitalized with a brain dead after a month's drug trial in the northwestern France, the health minister said on Friday. The U.S. Coast Guard says this responded to a report of the military aircraft collision involving two helicopters off the north shore of Oahu, Hawaii. After a year in which there's never been far from the airlines, French-centric magazine Charlie Hebdo goes back to the news again, this time for a cartoon that critics say pushes its perfect brand of humor too far. Actor Sean Penn said his best meeting with dangerous cartel leader L. Trump were the resultant article failed to spark a conversation about drug policy reform. Investigators worked near damaged bus was transported by a crane out of the road in Curacao. Nagano Prefecture itself was Japan on Friday as Japan tour bus crashes in Nagano, killing 14. Mogadishu al-Shabaab fighters attacked the remote Somalia base and entered a new mine town close to the border with Kenya on Friday. Said they had been killed dozens of Kenyan soldiers and an African Union force supported the government. The city of Flint, Michigan is amidst an water crisis several years in the making. As the city opted out, the Detroit's water supply began drawing water from the Flint River in 2014 by the cost-saving move. Chicago. 3 years ago, police gunfire failed black teen Cedric Chapman as he ran away from cameras in the road. On Thursday, a judge released video of the deadly shooting. Detroit. Walk around the halls of the Spain Elementary Middle School. The temperature quickly changed as a musty smell of walls. On the west front of the area, as the draft comes in direction to the gym as we have failed them as the teachers demand to fix the hazardous school. The Republican undercard debate Thursday night concluded with all three candidates promised today to be the best to take over the Democratic front of a closet over the moment. The 7 other Republicans today have to meet first. In Washington, women's health care provider Planned Parenthood filed a federal lawsuit alleging criminal misconduct by anti-abortion activists who take officials. London, oil prices slip back $30 on Friday. Keeping alive worries about global growth that again have commodity currencies left investors brace for the third straight week of losses on world stock markets. As now is up to 164 points at 63,705, SP 500, 1921.84, and NASDAQ 4,615. The Obama administration announced a moratorium provided that a major new coal leases on federal lands until completes a comprehensive review on whether the fees charged by the companies provide a fair rate to American taxpayers. London, Brent crude futures plunged more than 4% to the first 12-year lows on Friday as the market race for an increase in rated oil exports with a lift of international sanctions possible within days. In Melbourne, Australian energy giant BHP Billiton said it was taking a $7.2 billion charge in the U.S. onshore assets and sector weakness was expected to endure. Denver, Chipotle Mexican Grill will close the doors to nationwide for several hours in February to discuss food safety after dozens of customer illnesses. In honor of the pressure of record-breaking supernova ASAS is at 15 years will be appear for the extra planet to look at about 10,000 light years away to those galaxy the supernova. Bones in an undemanded show early human president of the daughter. Also, kill whales that are risking extinction off the indigenous regions of Europe from poisonous chemicals banned decades ago that are still leaching the sea, scientists said on Thursday. Seniors may increase the risk of stroke dementia due to poor sleep, as researchers find that sleep deprivation may harden brain arteries and cause lack of oxygen. It's long been known that cancer survivors, people alive 5 years after diagnosis, face a higher risk of premature death. Doctors have made efforts over the decades to reduce those deaths. Horizon Therapeutics said that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration had postponed the decision on its injectable drug to treat chemotherapy-induced nausea. Chipotle plans to close all of it. Peter Cello News Times now 8:07. Time out for a sponsor report here. Tonight, the Boston Celtics will be at the Garden at 7:30 p.m. tonight. Take out the Phoenix Suns ball. The Boston Bruins will be taking out the Buffalo Sabres. Game time 7 o'clock here. New England Patriots defensive end Chandler Jones apologized Thursday for making a pretty stupid mistake that led him in the Hawks last Sunday after having a bad reaction to substance he put in his body. And Ben McAdoo won an internal favorite to play top coming was hired as 17th head coach in the New York Giants history. The team announced on Thursday. Peter Charles Dusab, 8:07 on the morning time here on this Friday morning here, and it is time now for a travel report here. Let's start you off in round here where Route 95 is southbound side is. So from particularly to downtown Providence here, 146 on the southbound side. So from Route 15 on to downtown Providence here. 6 accurate it is. So from Route 6 on to 95 in Providence here. 95 on the southbound side. Get after around Route 37 to work. So expect delays around 95 southbound before Route 37 to work here. 95 southbound. Get another accident after Route 117 in West Warwick. So expect delays here. On ramp to 295 from Route 6, we get an exit, so expect delays here. 99 the northbound side, so from Route 126 in Lincoln all the way to Route 122 in Woonsocket area. 395 on the northbound side, a little slow from Route 6 in Brooklyn. Killenly in Connecticut here. 295 on the northbound side, it is slow from Route 1 to Route 95 in Attleboro stretch. 95 on the northbound side, it is slow from 295 all the way after Route 152 in the North Attleboro here. 146 on the southbound side, the next before Route 99 in Lincoln, so expect delays here. Route 3 on the southbound side, we're going to exit in Duxbury after Route 14, so expect delays here. Springfield, I-91 on both ends it is slow from 291 in Springfield all the way to Agawam. 291 on the southbound side, it is slow before Route 91 in Springfield here. 298 on the eastbound side, it is slow from Route 146 in Worcester all the way after Route 9. I-91 on the southbound side, so from 291 to downtown Hartford here. I-84 on the westbound side, eastbound side it is, so from Farmington all the way to downtown Hartford, Connecticut. Due to an accident on I-84 on the eastbound side around I-91 in Hartford, so expect delays here. In Boston here, 95 on the northbound side, a little slow before Route 128. Route 3 on the northbound side, so from Union Street all the way up to the Braintree split here. Southeast Express on the northbound side, it is slow from Quincy all the way at the Dorchester. Southeast Express on the southbound side, it is slow for the Dorchester stretch. 128 on the northbound side, a little slow for the Great Plain Avenue. Need a bit in the break skin from Route 9 to Wellesley all the way after Route 20 Waltham. Mass Park on the eastbound side, it is slow from 120 west all the way after due to accident here on New Hampton 128 southbound from the Mass Park, so expect delays here. And Mass Park on the eastbound side, it is slow for the Austin Barton tolls here. 93 on the northbound side, it's slow for the right all the way out to the Zachem Bridge. Route 1 to the southbound side, slow for Chelsea all the way to the Charlestown. 93 to the southbound side, so from Bedford all the way at the Boston here. 120 to the southbound side, so from Route 4 Lexington all the way at the Waltham here. 120 to the northbound side, it is slow on Route 95 in Peabody here. 93 to the northbound side, it's a little slow around Route 120 in Woburn here. Route 3 to the southbound side, so from 485 and low all the way to Billerica here. Route 2 on the eastbound side, it's slow from Westminster on 140 all the way up to Route 12 in Fitchburg due to a couple of accidents between Westminster and Fitchburg section, so expect a lot of delays in Westminster section here. Up in Vermont, it's looking good. In New Hampshire, it's looking good. And up in Maine, 295 on the east northbound side, it is slow from 302 in Portland all the way at the Fabulous Square due to a couple of accidents on 295 to southbound side around Route 26 in Portland, so expect delays here. But 295 looking good for Portland, Augusta, and Maine Turnpike looking good from York and Augusta. Very positive. 95 looking good from Augusta, Bangor in Maine. And 93 to the northbound side, still also at I-89 Congress, but otherwise all the highways in Granite State are looking good. Okay, look at MBTA alerts here. Red line, Braintree Bridge, consistent minor southbound delays due to the stable train and annual life station. On the commuter rail, it is looking good, and on the ferries, they are looking good. Peter Chaldusab is now 8:11 here on this Friday morning here, and it is time now for a weather report here. And it is an overcast start to your Friday morning here. It's going to be a little mild here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, Pontus skies about 12 degrees, light east wind. For today, rain likely May after 3 a.m., punch bag after 4 a.m. Otherwise, most skies got about 34 degrees. North face about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chest space 6%. New precipitation about 3 to 10 quarter inch possible. Saturday, rain main before 10 a.m., punch bag before 4 p.m. High near 43 degrees. And north face winds about 8 miles an hour. Coming to northwest in the afternoon, chest space 9%. New precipitation about 3 to 1.5 inch possible. For Saturday night, most skies got about 25 degrees. West about 7 to 9 miles an hour. For Sunday, parts of the sky about 36 degrees. Northwest about 8 miles an hour. Sunday night, chance of snow may after 3 a.m. Most skies got about 22 degrees. Chance space is 30%. Martin Luther King Day, chance of snow before 4 p.m. On Monday, parts of the sky about 29 degrees. Chance space is 40%. Monday night, parts of the sky about 12 degrees. Tuesday, most of the sky about 26 to about 40 degrees. Wednesday, Sunday, most of the sky about 30 about 60 degrees. And for Thursday, sun skies about 32 degrees. Currently at not 25 and overcast. The humidity 88. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this January 15th, 2016 on the Friday morning. Peter's going to be a good morning and a good bye today. Have a good day.